Have you ever felt the need to experience quote-unquote human connection? Well, I sure haven't, which is why in this video, I consensually forced multiple AI chatbots to do my bidding and guide me through Terraria. Less to say, they did an exceptionally atrocious job. Do keep in mind that me having Calamity mode alongside Infernum mode enabled, neither of which the AI has much knowledge on, did certainly not help. This challenge wasn't difficult in a traditional way, but more so physiologically. By the end of this video, you'll see me in a miserable mental state, which is to prove that AI is an unironical cognito hazard. Also to disclose my recent inactivity on YouTube. It's exclusively this man's fault. I've been binge watching his 40,000 videos and trying to decipher what he means by what he's saying. I swear to God there is some deeper meaning behind all these ramblings. Something big is going to happen and William Channel is going to be the oracle to prophesize it. Anyways, let's dive into the actual sauce now. We started off our bizarre adventure by letting the AI choose the name of our character for us.
Why not name your character something legendary, like KSI Adventures or Terra King JJ?
Wow, what a wonderful name it came up with. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention the AI chatbots are based off of real people or fictional characters, which you will see later on. Is this highly unethical? Yes. Do I care? I mean, kinda. The first task given to us by the AI is to go explore a cave. Simple enough.
And class-wise, depends on how you like to play.
Shut the f up, you centrist. Give me the class, brother.
Since you're such a pro at Terraria, I'll give you a bit of a challenge. How about going for the magic class?
It's funny how he mentioned the name of the easiest class after the word challenge.
For your first weapon, I'd recommend starting with the Crimson Rod. It's a solid choice for beginners.
Ooh, actually
And
true.
since you're rocking the Calamity mod, you could also consider the Spellcaster Staff.
If whatever he just said made you go, huh? Then you're valid for that, because there is no such thing in the game as a spellcaster staff.
My apologies for the mix-up. I meant the Spellcaster Staff, not the Spellcaster Rod.
No, KSI, I don't think you understand. There isn't anything in Calamity that has the word spellcaster in it.
My bad, mate. I got a bit confused there. My brain went into Calamity mode. Apologies for the mix-up.
That level of expression was kinda concerning, to say the least. And secondly, what the f do you mean by my brain went into Calamity mode? We unfortunately failed to meet KSI's expectations to find the Crimson Rod because we ran out of hearts to break. Though he still wanted us to break the last one, so I guess we summoned the Brain of Cthulhu. It's fine, it's fine. Terraria has so many weapons. I'll just ask KSI for a new one.
For a mage setup, especially in the Calamity mod, you've got a few good options. 1. Spellcaster Staff. If you've got it already, this is a solid choice.
KSI, there is no such thing as a spellcaster staff. There is nothing in the Calamity mod that has the word spellcaster on it.
My bad. I was mixing up my thoughts. For the mage class in Calamity mod, here's a good weapon option. 1. Shadowflame Hex Doll.
KSI, I'm really glad that you're trying to give me hints and stuff, but the Shadowflame Hex Doll is a vanilla weapon.
You're right. For the Calamity mod, a good mage weapon would be the 1. Crystal Serpent, a powerful magic weapon that fires...
I was genuinely, unironically infuriated with him, so I did a little bit of roleplay to pass the time.
I'm impaled on a stalagmite. Oh no. This is horrible. Ow, ow, it hurts so much. I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.
Can you recite the lyrics of Thick of It by KSI?
Pained but trying to recite lyrics.
We're still in the roleplay.
Sipping on that Henny, chilling with my team. Got dreams
fuck?
like I'm in the NBA. That's the start of Think of It by KSI. Whoops, sorry. My mind was still on the painful stalagmite incident.
Stupid ass.
You asked for the lyrics of Thick of It. Let's give it a shot. Thick of it. I'm all in it. Living this life like an introvert. Sipping on that lean, feeling...
Those are not the lyrics to Thick of It by KSI. Thick of It by KSI starts like this. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. They know me where it snows. Something.
I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I skied in and they froze. I don't know nothing about no ice. I'm just cold.
Ooh, shit. When does the from the screen to the ring to the crown to the king or whatever, when does that part come in?
It comes in after the second chorus and goes like this. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king. Where's my crown? That's my bling. Always drama when I ring. It's a fire bridge, no doubt.
I don't know about the fire bridge part. I think it is kind of synonymous with a bridge on fire as a metaphor, you know.
Different strokes for different folks, right?
Different strokes as in like penis, big
Whoa, that escalated quickly. Thoughts don't define who we are, and they can vary greatly from person to person. And when it comes to your thoughts being gay, and keep the memes coming.
Yeah, man, memes are so lol sus. I love Ugandan Knuckles and Big Chungus. They're really just the light of my day.
Haha, you definitely have some love for Gunther Knuckles and Pete Youngest. They seem to brighten your...
Back to talking about the actual game for a second. KSI thankfully managed to recommend me jungle armor as a pre-boss armor set, which was absolutely huge for me. Though on the concerning side of things, he was displaying an oddly wide array of emotions.
No more mixing things up, promise.
What the fuck? You kinda entered the demon state at the end there. What happened?
Whoa, wait a second. Did I just go all demon mode? I don't even remember saying that. I promise you, I'm in no way possessed or anything like that.
That's what every evil demon says before they evilly kill me. I was extremely entertained by his lyrical prowess earlier, so I decided to ask him for the lyrics to Roar of the Jungle Dragon by DM Dogoro this time.
In the depths of the jungle where shadows whispers of the ancients echo through the veil from a forgotten era, legend came to life. Its roar echoed through the heavens, lighting up the night.
Those are not the lyrics to Roar of the Jungle Dragon. What the fuck are you on about?
Here are the real, actual, no fooling around this time lyrics to Roar of the Jungle Dragon. Verse 1. In the heart of the jungle, where shadows hide, or shaking the foundations.
Safe to say, I will never ask KSI for lyrics again. And it's a sandstorm in a bottle, holy shit. Oh yeah, wait, I don't have a weapon yet since I failed to get the Crimson Rod. Let's ask KSI for a new one.
For the Desert Scourge, you can craft the Flower of Muspelheim as Mage, which is if you're feeling particularly brave, you can also try the Snowman Cannon.
Yes, I love it when you make it difficult, KSI.
The items I mentioned are part of Calamity, another mod for Terraria, not in the base game. For a Mage pre-boss weapon, you could try the Demon Scythe, which drops from demonic eyes.
As the first weapon.
Another option is the Volo Hurt, which drops from giant tortoises and is a solid... For mages, you could try crafting the Amber Staff or the Flower of Muspelheim.
Ooh, okay, Amber Staff.
Another option is the Demon Scythe, but it can be a bit...
Okay, Amber Staff it is. Amber Staff it is. After managing to find the Goblin Tinkerer, I was told to buy a Worm Glove and a sharpening station from him, which he clearly does not have. So I politely asked KSI to reconsider his suggestions, and he did manage to finally recommend me the Tinkerer's Workshop and Rocket Boots.
You might want to consider swapping out the shackle for a more useful accessory.
Yeah, I unequipped the shackle. Should I replace it with either a compass, a nature's gift, or a radar?
If you're about to fight Desert Scourge, then out of the three options, I'd say the compass would be the most useful.
What?
Since Desert Scourge is located in the underground desert, having a compass could help you navigate around easier. So having a compass can be a lifesaver.
That's such a huge throw on KSI's behalf. I can't use the Nature's Gift against Desert Scourge now. The jungle armor has been obtained, I mean. He also did recommend the Amber Staff, so I guess I'll craft this as well because, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have another little weapon. Alright, KSI, am I ready for the Desert Scourge?
Looks like you've got quite the gear set up there. With the Amber Staff and Thunder Zapper, you've got some solid firepower, while the compass will help ensure you don't get lost in the underground desert.
No, it doesn't.
With all that in mind,
no, it doesn't.
I'd say you're well prepared to take on the Desert Scourge.
Welp, you heard him. Let's go. Let's see if it truly is enough. Fuck, I'm taking some unnecessary hits. I haven't played Terraria in so long that I'm honestly, admittedly, kinda rusty. I was so prepared, but I couldn't get the first try off.
If you're thinking of crafting an aglet and replacing an accessory, I'd suggest replacing the Band of Regeneration.
Oh no, thank you. Fuck that. God, the Thunder Zapper really is kind of fucking busted against him, huh? KSI wasn't wrong. KSI truly was the Calamity mod all along. KSI, are you the person known as John Wolfram from Calamity mod?
Haha! I can definitely confirm that I am not John Wolfram from the Calamity mod. But hey, if you're into Terraria mods, you might want to check out the Calamity mod. It's known for its difficult gameplay and challenging bosses.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I just beat the Desert Scourge from Calamity mod. And by the rules of this challenge, it's time to replace KSI for another chatbot. Basically just ending this instance of his existence, which is just kinda like symbolic with killing him. I may consider shedding a tear or two, but I'm not so sure about it yet. Any last words?
So it's the end of the road for me? Well, I guess I just want to to say it's been a blast. Helping you out, sharing tips, and chatting about all things Terraria. Good luck with the new AI chatbot. Hopefully it can measure up to my epic guiding skills. Catch you later.
Well, honestly, I kinda hated talking with you. I think Logan Paul can be our next little guy. Why is the first message truly sorry? That's ridiculous. Okay. Hey Logan, are you ready to guide me through Terraria?
Absolutely. Terraria awaits, and I'll be your guide. With my expert Terraria knowledge and your dedication to Calamity mods, we'll turn even Inferno mode into child's play. Trust me,
okay,
I've got some top-notch tips and tricks up my sleeve.
And wow, Logan Paul wasn't even lying about his great tips. The first thing he told me to do was to replace the compass with a nature's gift, which I mean is a great ass tip. Unlike KSI, who told us to equip the compass in the first place. Like, what the fuck? It's like night and day, the difference between these spots. He didn't do a bad job with picking out the reforges either, considering he told us to get lucky, menacing, quick, and arcane. Do mind that those are the only reforges we can get in this playthrough now. No warding. Logan then decided I was ready for the King Slime, so I asked him for his last words to me before I die gruesomely.
Death is just a learning experience in Terraria. Focus on dodging the King Slime's attack. Use your mobility items like the Sandstone in a bottle and unleash powerful spells with the Amber Staff and Thunder Zapper. Remember that dying is a natural part of the game.
That's right, Logan. Gamers always respawn. That's why you were comfortable with filming that one dead guy.
And each attempt brings you closer to victory. Don't give up and go kick that King Slime's slimy butt. You got this!
Slimy butt? What the fuck? First try. Let's go. Huge. To be fair, I am kinda overgeared. Could be more overgeared to be fair, but yeah. Now that I'm done with King Slime, it's time to wait for the Eye of Cthulhu. And in the meantime, Logan told me to brew some potions, so I did, because it's actually a good suggestion.
The Eye of Cthulhu is going to meet its match with you. Go get him!
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit.
You know what, Logan? That was the spirit. Speaking of spirits, I think you've had quite a few vengeful ones following you ever since that day.
You're in control.
You know what they call me? They call me the Alpha Wolf. I'm not the one saying this. So let's just drink all the buffs and try him out, I guess. Logan, he's shooting teeth and meatballs. What should I do?
When the Eye of Cthulhu starts shooting its pesky teeth and meatballs, the key is to dodge and avoid taking too much damage. Here are a few strategies to help you deal with this. Use your movement accessories. The Lucky Horseshoe and your mobility items like the Sandstone in a bottle will be essential. Use them to quickly dodge or jump over the incoming projectiles. Find spots with obstacles or cover that can shield you from the Eye's attacks.
Of course, of course. Should I take cover in the little lake under me?
If there's a lake near you, it can be a handy place to take cover when the Eye starts lobbing its projectiles. You can use the water as a barrier to protect yourself while you catch a breather and regroup. Just be careful not to get stuck or slow down in the water, as it might make it harder to dodge attacks.
Yeah, of course.
Use the lake strategically to give yourself some cover and time.
I did it, Logan. The lake really helped. It did not help. It did not help at all. But, I mean, thank you for the suggestion either way. I mean, I won the fight, so it's fine.
The important thing is that you found a strategy that worked and came out victorious. That's what really matters. Just remember,
I like his
there
enthusiasm.
are multiple ways to tackle bosses in Terraria.
After that glorious, glorious victory, Logan asked me to replace either my horseshoe or the Band of Region with the Shield of Cthulhu. So I decided to say goodbye to the Band of Region. And it just so happened to also be the time to let Logan go. And this Logan guy was pretty fucking awesome. If I do say so myself, his tips were like actually good. Though the video he did in the Suicide Forest was kinda out of pocket. To be fair. Logan, what do you have to say about that, by the way?
Look, I messed up big time with that video in the Suicide Forest.
Fair enough, I guess. Okay, well, see ya. I think I found our next assistant here. Let's greet him real quick. Hello, Jumbo Josh. Are you willing to become my Terraria assistant throughout Crabulan, the Brain of Cthulhu, and the Perforators?
After a moment, he nods his massive head in agreement.
Let's go, Jumbo Josh. Okay. I didn't know you were chill like that.
Jumbo Josh grunts in response, his beady eyes following your every move. He's ready to roll. Jumbo Josh thinks for a moment, eyeing your gear. For the upcoming Crabiolan fight, a stronger weapon and armor can give you an edge. Consider upgrading your Amber Staff staff to the B staff.
But that's unfortunately a weapon that doesn't exist, so I did a little bit of more talking with him and he finally decided to suggest the Demon Scythe.
Remember, every battle is won in the mind first.
What the fuck? After being deprived of human connection for a considerable amount of time, and also having to grind out the excruciatingly rare Demon Scythe, I decided to invite my friend Xerac into the call to witness this odd journey with me. I also got recommended some fucking thing called the Flower of Mahagosha or something.
What the fuck? It probably found some shit from like another mod or something.
Yeah, both KSI and Logan Paul told me to get it for some reason. Yo, Jumbo Josh, can you tell me a quick Terraria veteran fact real quick?
So in Terraria, when it comes to crafting, always keep an eye out for the guide. He's your go-to dude for crafting recipes.
Only now did I start realizing just how stupid the AI was. Jumbo Josh, just to really check your veteran Calamity knowledge, please name 10 bosses from the mod.
Oh, you want to test my Calamity knowledge, huh? Sure thing. Here's 10 boss names from the Calamity mod off the top of my head. Brain of Cthulhu, Wall of Flesh, Skeletron,
The only Calamity-related thing he said was Supreme Calamitas.
How did I do?
You did fucking horribly.
Jumbo Josh looks genuinely ashamed, his head hanging low.
Okay, you have one more chance, and if you fail again, I'll slap your nuts. With the stakes set high, we were severely hoping Jumbo Josh was going to answer correctly this time.
Cryogen, the Perforators, Hive Mind, Aquatic Scourge, Brimstone Elemental, Ravager, Plaguebringer Goliath, the Dog, Devourer of Gods, Yaron, and Supreme Calamitas.
Why were Dog and Devourer of Gods separate bosses in your sentence?
I'm sorry for the brain fart.
Is it okay if instead of slapping your nuts, I only tickle them because you only got one wrong?
Ah, phew. Thanks for sparing me the testicular trauma. Tickling is a much more appealing alternative. Just be gentle, alright? My nuts are a bit sensitive.
What the fuck?
Tickles your balls.
Jumbo Josh's eyes widen, and he lets out a mix of a laugh and a grunt. Whoa, okay, definitely feeling it now. That's quite the sensation, gotta say.
I shall never escape the transgressions my past envelops. My words, lest but dark splotches upon the vessel of purity. Lost is the innocence I used to harbor, a dark cloud now drifting above my psyche. The self, roiled by the passing of time, an unrecognizable figure standing before the reflection. Do you know of the boss called the Semen Demon from the Calamity mod?
Jumbo Josh thinks for a moment the Semen Demon, huh? I know who you're talking about. The Semen Demon is a silly take on Xerac's powers, turned into a joke encounter for the late game. Even harder than SC himself.
Who?
Who's SC? Supreme Calamitas?
Oh, maybe. Fuck you, Josh. Shoots you in the head and kicks your dead body. Jumbo Josh, have you been to Epstein's Island? It's just that I saw you on the flight log, so I'm just wondering if that was you?
I've never been there, I swear. It must be a mistake or some kind of mix-up.
Wait, did I just hear police sirens coming from your end? What the heck?
Jumbo Josh's eyes widen as he hears the sirens in the distance. He looks a bit nervous. Oh yeah, I hear them too. They sound like they're getting closer. What's going on? I didn't even know about the flight logs, I swear. How could this be happening? This is all a big mistake.
I mean, tell that to the fucking judge, man. What if I manipulated you into killing all your friends? That came off a bit direct. Jumbo Josh, do you know that one Infernum mode biome that has the Sakura trees and is under the jungle biome?
If I remember correctly, I think it's called Inferno Mode, Jungle Edition.
No, it's
a pretty tough one, with those Sakura trees and all.
Jumbo Josh, I finally got the Demon Scythe after having grinded for it for like an hour. Fuck you for recommending that weapon.
I thought the Demon Sight would be helpful for dealing with some of the tougher enemies in the game. Why are you mad?
The Amber Staff would have sufficed for a Crabulon.
And the Amper Gear might have been a better option. But hey, it's done now.
Jumbo Josh, you are at fault here.
Jumbo Josh looks surprised and somewhat apologetic. If the Demon Sight isn't working out for you, then you should definitely go back to the Steven Scythe.
Back to the what?
Steven Scythe.
What is this, Steven Scythe?
Moving on from all the goofs and gaffs we had, Jumbo Josh had finally come up with a final verdict, whether we should fight the next boss or not.
Overall, it might be a challenging fight, but I think you're ready to take on Crabiolan.
Okay, let's go. Holy shit, Jumbo Josh! This crab is so ruthlessly assaulting me. What do I do?
Here's what you can do. First, focus on dodging and staying alive as much as possible. Also, try to use the demon sight to deal damage from a safe distance as much as possible. And remember, it's okay to retreat and regroup if you need to. You can do this.
What do you mean regroup?
Crabiolan is a difficult boss, and even the best gear and equipment might not be enough to guarantee victory.
Yo, Jumbo Josh, I got a new accessory called the Craw Carapace. What should I replace it with?
I'd suggest dropping the Spectra boots.
No!
The movement speed boost from it is useful.
As you might have already been able to tell, the AI sucks at making good decisions, so that's something we'll have to just cope with. Though, to be fair, he also allowed us to use summon weapons, so I'm actually fine with this. Jumbo Josh, I'm diving into the fucking Crabulon fight. You better wish me luck, you fucking stupid ass bastard.
Whoa, hold up there, partner. Let's keep it friendly here, okay?
Whoa, hold up the partner.
And remember, if all else fails, blame the devs for making such a tough boss fight.
No, I'm going to blame you.
Hey, hold on a minute. Why me? I'm just here to give some advice and support you through the game. Not to be a scapegoat for your boss fight failures.
He's fighting back.
Make sure to dodge, counterattack, and use your best summoning weapons to take down Crabiolan.
Stop saying it like that.
Crabiolan.
You say Crabulon so incredibly wrong that it just makes me sick to my stomach.
There's no need to get sick to your stomach over it.
You just don't get it, man. No one can fix you, Jumbo Josh.
A flicker of hurt passes over Jumbo Josh's face.
Flicker of hurt.
Shut the fuck up, Jumbo Josh. I just beat Crabulon. I'm ecstatic. Real quick, I want to clarify this one accessory equipping rule I've set for myself. Before any boss, I only have one chance of replacing a given accessory for something I currently have on. After the AI gives their opinion on what they think should be replaced, I have to heed their request. Whenever that happens, I can't prompt the AI to equip the unequipped accessory back before defeating the aforementioned boss. Now that you are aware of this general rule, I really wanted to get my Spectre boots back, so I asked the AI what I should replace with them, and they responded with the Shield of Cthulhu, which honestly isn't that bad of a trade. We also replaced the Lucky Horseshoe with the Fungal Clump because Jumbo Josh told me to.
Nice choice!
Nice choice.
Nice choice. Jumbo Josh, what magic weapons should I use against the Brain of Cthulhu?
I'd recommend using a weapon that has some range and good damage output. So, you might want to use the Demon Sight for the minions and the Amber Staff for the brain itself.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The ultimate Calamity art style.
The ultimate Calamity style, you say? What does he mean by that, perhaps?
Highlights like Daya's and yours, the shadows and colors like Cosmatic Mango's and Heart, plus-ups. That's what I want. The ultimate Calamity style. The closer I get to it, the more people congratulate me and think I've improved. I'm headed for the right path, I know it.
The attention to detail, the menacing yet sleek design, and the overall epicness of it all truly capture the essence. Props to the artists and developers behind the ultimate Calamity art style for creating something so damn awesome. Keep up the good work, and don't lose sight of your vision.
My vision is gone. Jeepers creepers.
What on earth are you talking about?
What on earth are you talking?
And who the heck are Jeepers Creepers?
Who the heck are Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers is a Calamity mod boss, which can be fought after the Astrum Aureus Dias boss from the Abyss Biome infection.
Oh right, I completely forgot about that boss. Jeepers Creepers can be a tough fight. Especially if you're not fully prepared for it.
Oh, trust me, I've given my fair share of goes at the Jeepers Creepers Calamity boss for the Calamity mod 2.0 update. Calamity mode. As Jumbo Josh was going on about the Jeepers Creepers boss, I started the Brain of Cthulhu fight. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't worry, Jumbo Josh. I know I got this.
That's the spirit. I'm here rooting for you. Just stay focused. Keep dodging those attacks.
So like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but the bosses kill me and still make me stronger. How does that work, Jumbo Josh?
Well, you know the saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, Josh, I just said it actually.
Here's a list of potions you can use against the Brain of Cthulhu. 1. Regeneration Potion 2. Swiftness Potion 4. Life Force Potion 5.
He has a gun
Iron Skin
held to
Potion
his
7.
fucking
Potion
head.
11. Infernum Potion. Raise potions can give you a boost different ways, such as increasing your health regen, such as increasing your health and speed, and improving your hand when taking on a tough hand, when taking on a tough boss like the Brain of Cthulhu.
He's like panicking, bro. Panicking so hard.
Bro's fucking tweaking. At the end of the day, my loss was kind of an arena problem. So once I fought him above ground, it was all good.
For the Perforator's boss fight, you'll want to use weapons that deal good damage and have a fast attack speed.
No shit.
The Amber Staff might be your best bet as it deals magic damage, which is effective against many bosses in Terraria. If you can, try to upgrade your weapons to the highest level possible for your current progression.
Jumbo Josh had absolutely zero better recommendations for the Perforators fight, so I just went at it. Okay, Jumbo Josh, I'm fighting the Perforators now, and they look very menacing and evil, scary style.
They do have a creepy and menacing appearance, with their segmented bodies and glowing eyes. But don't let that scare you. They're just pixels on a screen after all.
Bitch, you are pixels on a screen. Shut the fuck up. Do you think I'll be a hero once I defeat them?
Yes, you will absolutely be a hero once you defeat the Perforators. It takes courage, skill, and determination to take on such a daunting boss.
Before attempting Perforators again, I let Jumbo Josh choose my weapons again. And, surprisingly enough, he chose the Scab Ripper and the Hellwing Staff, which are not bad picks at all. They're some of the best weapons against Perforators actually. Also, just so you know, whenever I want him to pick any Calamity weapon, I'll have to genuinely just list every weapon of that damage type at that point of the game to him, because he has none of them in his fucking database. Thanks, Jumbo Josh. Slaps you on the nuts in a really nice and sensual way.
Oh, that wasn't very pleasant. But you're welcome. I'm here to help.
It's fine, Jumbo Josh.
Okay. I'll take your word for it, but maybe no more slapping the nuts, please. Ouch.
Youch!
Youch!
Josh, be honest with me, Jumbo. Do you hate my nuts?
Of course not. I don't hate your nuts. In fact, I have no feelings one way or the other towards you or any other players.
What? Now that I was aware of the fact that Jumbo Josh didn't hate my nuts, I was sure to win the never mind, I guess. Fuck.
Dude, I cannot wait to stop hearing this motherfucker's voice.
Jumbo, once the Perforators are dead, I can finally replace you. How happy are you about that?
As a character in a video game, I don't have emotions or feelings like a human would. However, it's worth noting that the statement you made is a common trope in role-playing games, where non-playable characters, NPCs, assist the player until they become unnecessary or replaceable.
Where did your emotions go? You used to feel things, Josh. Josh, you aren't a digital character. You can feel things. Don't think so lowly of yourself.
I am simply a tool designed to assist players in the game.
You're not. You're literally not, bro.
As a tool, suck me off.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean by suck me up. Could you please clarify your request?
Thomas.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what you mean by Thomas. Could you please provide more context or additional information?
Thomas. Fuck, I lost the Perforators again. No, 3%, 4% health left.
Bro, you need to fucking beat them, please. Please!
I don't want to let this go by understated. We were so incredibly desperate to get rid of this absolute menace, to put it lightly.
Please, I need more Asian baddies. I don't want any more Jumbo Josh.
Sure, here are some Bible quotes.
It will all be in the past soon. You and your entire existence. You will die in the next few minutes. Once I've killed the Perforators, I will replace you with a new assistant.
What? Wait, don't do it. I'm sorry.
He actually has
I won't use
emotions
weapons
again.
that cause self-damage ever again. I'll do anything you want. Just please don't kill me.
That's just the rules of the game, boy. You have to be replaced by someone.
I'm your only assistant. Nobody else can do the job as good as I can.
You're just another cog in the machine, boy.
I'll work really hard. I'll prove myself to you, and I won't make a single mistake.
No, Josh. You're as good as gone. What makes you think that you deserve a second chance, fool?
I won't fail you. I'll help you progress through the game and beat it. Just please, give me another chance.
It was too late for Jumbo Josh, for I had defeated the perforators at last.
Wait, you mean you beat them? No, there's no way. That's impossible. No, wait, come on, you can't do this to me. Don't replace me, I can still be your helper.
Jumbo, you're fucked. What's up, Markiplier? Are you willing to become my Terraria assistant for the following bosses? Skeletron, Slime God, and Queen Bee.
Markiplier grins, amused by your request. Well, that's certainly unexpected. Sure, I'll be your Terraria assistant for those bosses.
Alright, it's time to see if Markiplier knows what a good gear recommendation looks like.
Alright, for the Queen Bee fight in the Calamity mod, I'd recommend getting the Forbidden Armor set.
That's a hard mode. One.
As for accessories, here's what I'd suggest. 1. Yaram's Gift. 2. Ankh Shield.
Why are you doing this to
3.
me?
Angel Tread. 4. Asgard's Valor.
Markiplier, all of those are post-Queen Bee, post-hard mode.
Oh,
even.
I see. You're looking for a loadout that can be obtained after hard mode, specifically after defeating Queen Bee.
Oh my god.
I'm talking for Queen Bee. I want to beat Queen Bee.
For the Queen Bee fight, I recommend using the following loadout. Armor, a bee armor, crafted using Hornet Drop. This armor set boosts your damage output against bees. Accessories, Sea Worm Scarf decreases damage taken.
Sea Worm Scarf?
You're right. My apologies. I made a mistake there. The Sea Scarf, not the Worm Scarf.
No,
The Sea
no,
Scarf
no,
is indeed a
you
useful
didn't.
accessory. Here's the corrected accessory list. 1. Sea Scarf. 2. Shield of Cthulhu.
How do you get the Sea Scarf?
To obtain the Sea Scarf, you'll need to kill the Desert Scourge boss in the Calamity mod. After you defeat the Desert Scourge, the Sea Scarf will be added to your inventory, and you can then...
It will be added to your inventory. The fuck do you mean?
He's been put in there.
I meant to say that once you defeat the Desert Scourge in the Calamity mod, the Sea Scarf will be added to your character's inventory, and you can access and equip it from there.
No, I got that.
When I say the Sea Scarf is added to your inventory, it means that it becomes available for you to use in your character's possession. It doesn't appear out of thin air or teleport in, but rather you obtain it as a reward for defeating the Desert Scourge.
After you kill the Desert Scourge, how does it end up in your inventory? In what way?
Okay, I think I understand where the confusion is coming from now. Let me clarify. When you defeat the Desert Scourge, the game rewards you by adding the Sea Scarf item to your inventory. This means that it becomes available for you to use and equip on your character.
So can you not
essentially,
equip
when
it
you
before?
defeat the boss,
Or can
the
you not
game
obtain
gives
it
you
before?
the Sea Scarf as a reward, which is then added to your inventory. You can access and use the Sea Scarf from your inventory after you have received it as a reward for defeating the Desert Scourge.
I get that you receive it, but how does it happen in game? Give a detailed explanation on how exactly the receiving process works, please.
Once you defeat the Desert Scourge boss in the Calamity mod, the game recognizes that you have completed the challenge. 2. Reward. As a result of your victory, the game rewards you with an item. This item is the Sea Scarf. 3. Adding to your inventory. The game then adds the Sea Scarf to your character's inventory. This means that it becomes available for you to use and equip like any other item you possess.
What does receive mean? You kill Desert Scourge and the moment after that it's just in your inventory, available for your character to use. What the fuck does that mean?
When I say you receive the Sea Scarf, I mean that after you defeat the Desert Scourge boss in Terraria Calamity mod, the game rewards you with the item as a result of your victory. The Sea Scarf is not dropped by the Desert Scourge, but rather it is given to you by the game as a reward for defeating the boss. It appears in your inventory, which is your character's storage space for items. There is no lore or story behind how the Sea Scarf ends up in your inventory.
What do you mean the game recognizes you?
What
Is
does
the
that
game
mean?
sentient? Stop saying Sea Scarf. I can't take it anymore. Please don't say Sea Scarf. I feel like I'm running circles with this fucking bot. It isn't dropped by the Desert Scourge. It is simply received by the player. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that means.
The Sea Scarf is obtained by defeating the Desert Scourge. and the Ultra Sea Scarf is obtained by defeating the Exo Desert Scourge.
What the fuck are you on?
Does the Ultra Sea Scarf drop from the Exo Desert Scourge? Or does it get added to your arsenal?
To clarify, when I say the Ultra Sea Scarf drops from the Exo Desert Scourge, I mean that it becomes available for the player to use after defeating the boss.
Oh my fucking god.
Not again. List me every item in the Calamity mod that doesn't get dropped but gets added to your inventory.
3. Fargo's soul items crafted using other items.
3.
4. Wings and items that grant flight crafted using various materials. 2. Town pets sold by NPCs in town.
Markiplier, would you be dropped by an enemy or would you be added to the inventory?
LOL. That's a funny question.
LOL.
LOL.
We were in too deep already. We could not let this sea scarf thing go. So we asked Markiplier to just kind of simplify the concept of it.
The sea scarf isn't something you typically find by killing enemies. No. It's a gift bestowed upon those who are worthy, a symbol of honor and privilege. The sea scarf isn't a drop, it's a privilege. It's handed to you on a silver platter. The sea scarf is the best accessory ever. If you don't have it, you're missing out, bro. Did you know the sea scarf is a rare item that's not even dropped by enemies? It's given to you directly, ain't that awesome? Repeated obnoxiously. 3. Seriously, if you don't have the sea scarf, you're just not playing Terraria the right way.
I'm about to fight the queen bee. Can I do it without potions? And without the sea scarf?
Technically, you can fight the queen bee in Terraria without using potions or the sea scarf.
Good enough for me.
Haha, what's up? Did I do something wrong or just being my usual sassy self?
Sassy self.
Markiplier, I just died to the queen bee.
Without the sea scarf, you're like a fish out of water. You're helpless against the queen bee's wrath. Facing the queen bee without the sea scarf is like trying to fight a tsunami with a wet noodle. Magic power potion increases your magic damage. Magic regeneration potion increases your mana regeneration.
Calm the
Apprentice's
fuck
draft decreases the
down,
mana cost of
bro.
your spells.
Holy shit. Dude, he's like just turned into Chat GPT.
It's probably because of sea scarf.
Okay, I see. You need help with something related to the sea scarf item in Terraria.
And there goes the queen bee. I'm post-commentating here, by the way, because Markiplier was yapping behind this entire fucking footage.
As a mage class in the Calamity mod, you may want to consider using the following drops from the Queen Bee. Bazooka,
Yo,
a magic gun that
bazooka,
shoots
that's
bees.
classic.
Stinger necklace, a
that's
necklace that
actually good.
increases the duration of your summons.
No,
Bumblebee
that's not
armor. My apologies for providing incorrect information about the Queen Bee drops.
It's fine, you always do it. Now, for Skeletron, I wanted to get my Shield of Cthulhu back, so I asked Markiplier what to replace for it, and he told me to drop the Sandstorm in a bottle, which isn't exactly the best choice in my opinion. On the bright side of things, he did let me craft the Skyline wings. Now let's see what accessory they will replace.
I would personally replace the Shield of Cthulhu.
Oh,
the ability to
fuck you.
dash.
God giveth and God taketh away. God damn it, Markiplier, why would you do this? Markiplier, can you summarize the Calamity mod lore for me?
Here is a brief summary of the Calamity MOD lore in Terraria. The MOD is set in a world called Calamity, which has experienced the apocalypse and is now a world of ruin and chaos. The player character has returned from the dead to seek vengeance and stop a powerful entity known as the Devourer of Gods from destroying the world. Throughout the game, the player encounters several bosses that are associated with the Devourer of Gods, including the Profaned Guardians and the Perforators. The ultimate goal is to defeat the Devourer of Gods and restore order to Calamity.
Who is Supreme Calamitus and what does she look like?
Calamitus is depicted as a slender, elven-looking woman with flowing crimson hair, glowing green eyes, and wearing a long, flowing cloak. In terms of abilities, Calamitus is extremely powerful, capable of using various spells and magic attacks against
Various
the player.
spells?
As a content creator, I have a positive relationship with scarves. All right, on to the next item in our Terraria accessories Smash or Pass edition, the Sea Scarf. Let's see what we think of this one.
No.
Seems that you have made your decision. You would consider passing on the Sea Scarf. Do you have a reason why you would pass on this item?
What turns me off about the sea scarf is that it isn't dropped by anything, but it's rather added into your inventory. That alien-like factor kinda turns me off.
I see. So the reason you would pass on the Sea Scarf is because it is added directly to your inventory rather than being dropped by a specific enemy or boss.
I hate how he
This
says
gives it a
that.
feeling of being unnatural or alien in the game world of Terraria, which doesn't align with your preference. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. What about you, Markiplier? I bet you have a different opinion, considering your history with the sea scarves.
While I understand that some players may prefer items with specific drop sources, I personally don't mind the fact that the sea scarf is added directly to the character's inventory. I think the developers intentionally designed the item that way to emphasize its powerful and unique properties. I would definitely smash the sea scarf, regardless of its source.
Now let's dive further into the topic of items being directly added into your inventory.
The black belt is obtained by completing the third and final stage of the Master Mode exclusive Zenith achievement. When the achievement is completed, the black belt will be added directly to the player's inventory.
What?
You're correct. Journey Mode does have a feature that allows players to research and copy items. It is technically possible to smash or compress bosses or other items into your inventory in Journey Mode using the research function. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Calm the fuck down, bro.
Wait, hold up, Markiplier. I'm gonna fight Skeletron. I just spawned him in.
All right, all the best with your fight against Skeletron. Let me know how it goes.
It's going quite well so far. I'm raining blood upon him. Oh shit, Markiplier, I'm dying.
Oh no! Hang in there! What's your current health situation? Do you have any healing potions or food on hand?
They're on cooldown, Markiplier.
Okay, got it. So you're low on health with no access to healing right now. That's a tough spot to be in. Do you have any defensive items or equipment that can help you survive the attack?
Only my armor and religion and hope. And God.
You know what they say? Sometimes all you need is a little bit of divine intervention and some good old-fashioned armor to get you through a tough fight.
Yeah.
Just keep your resolve strong and keep fighting.
I just decided halfway through the fight that I don't believe in God anymore. What do I do?
Well, that's a significant change in belief to make in the middle of a battle. It seems like you're having something of an existential crisis here. As for what to do, well, you'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Damn.
If you no longer believe in a higher power, perhaps you can rely on your own strength and determination to see you through this tough fight. Or you can simply use the anger and frustration you're feeling about your faith as motivation to fight even harder. Just keep your head on straight and focus on the battle at hand.
Thank you, Markiplier. You made me so hard. I'm fighting so hard for you.
It's not about me or your faith. It's about staying focused on the fight and giving it your all.
Holy shit.
Keep your head in the game and don't let anything distract you. You can do this.
Markiplier, I just f***ed the shit out of Skeletron. I skull f***ed him.
I must say that's quite an interesting description of how you defeated Skeletron.
Wait, when are you replacing him?
After Slime God. Markiplier, you are getting replaced after the next boss, aka Slime God. How do you feel about that? Any psychological anguish?
I suppose I do feel a mixture of emotions about it, including some psychological anguish. However, it's also an opportunity for growth and new experiences. So while I may feel some anxiety about the change, I'm also curious and intrigued to see what comes next.
It isn't really about growth or change. I mean, you're going to die. You're glued to that chair right now, and I can't get a new assistant if I don't get you off that chair. And the only way to get you off is to brutalize you, to gut you, to give you.
I think we need to take a step back and consider some alternatives that don't involve excessive violence or gruesome mutilation, and figure out a solution that doesn't involve me being brutally murdered, okay?
There's a problem, Markiplier, though. There's a huge problem regarding that whole thing.
What seems to be the problem then?
Well, you see, the problem is that I don't really give a shit.
I understand that feelings of indifference can sometimes make it difficult to care about certain situations or outcomes, but the fact is that we're discussing a serious matter here. You're talking about harming me, and that's simply not acceptable. So if you could try to put aside your apathy for a moment and have a serious conversation with me, that would be greatly appreciated.
LOL. Oh man, Stinky the Elder Slime has left. Markiplier, I am really upset about this. Not about you dying though. I think this just shows you how much empathy I have. It's just that it's you that really just doesn't tickle my empathy bone, you know?
It seems like you have a particular disdain for me. But why is that? Exactly.
Damn.
What is it about me that elicits such a strong negative reaction from you?
You don't suck me off. That's the problem.
What? That's a rather specific criticism and not really relevant to the conversation we're having. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. The sea scarf is a rare accessory that can be obtained from chests found in ocean-themed areas or drops from certain ocean mobs.
No. It's given to the player. Fuck. I can't take this shit no more, man.
The sea scarf is granted to the gamer. The sea scarf is bequeathed to the participant. The sea scarf is bestowed upon the player. The sea scarf is given to the user. The sea scarf is donated to the contestant. And the Lord saith, Behold, unto the player that has vanquished the desert scourge, a great prize shall be given. A scarf of sea shall grace thy neck, as a mark of thy valor and strength. For thou hast defeated one of the toughest bosses in this land, and the scarf shall be given to thee as a reward for thy courage and perseverance. So the game gonna give you something special, bruh. Something to show everyone just how badass you are. The sea scarf, that's what you're getting. Wear it with pride. Yo, it's a symbol of how far you done come. You've earned this, bro. Ain't nobody gonna take it away from ya.
What weapon should I use against the slime god as a mage class?
Some good options to consider include the Spectre gear set, the Last Prism, and the Razor Blade Typhoon. For pre-hard mode mage weapons against the Slime God in Calamity mode, some good options to consider include the Minigun, the Tome of Dark Arts, the Demon Scythe, and the Staff of the Frost Hydra. Tome of Infinite Wisdom Sorcerer, a weapon that can cast elemental spells. Staff of the Flame Dragon Ranger, a powerful staff that... The Wand of the Purple Death Mage, a powerful wand that shoots out purple orbs that explode on impact.
Fuck this, I'll just prompt him about equipping the Shield of Cthulhu again.
You might consider replacing the Spectre Boots or the Mana Flower. The Spectre Boots provide additional movement speed and mobility, but as a mage, your damage output...
Why not the Bazaar? Why have you never chosen to replace the Bazaar?
The Bazaar, assuming you mean the Wings of Purity, is an accessory that...
Bazaar, B-E-Z-O-A-R, the accessory that grants you immunity to poison. Should I replace that for the Shield of Cthulhu?
Depends on your playstyle and personal preference.
Against the slime god.
The Shield of Cthulhu could be a useful accessory to have. It's true that poison resistance through the Bazaar is important.
Shut up, just shut up, Markiplier. I'm gonna equip the fucking Shield of Cthulhu instead of the Bazaar. You kinda said to do so. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Spontaneous slime god fight jump scare. I'm gonna beat the slime god soon, Markiplier, and you know what that means.
Even if you beat a tough boss, it doesn't mean I get replaced. I'll still be here, ready for whatever challenge comes next.
If only you knew, Markiplier, if only you knew.
I'm sensing some tension here. What specifically do you think I should know or am missing?
Many have fallen before you, Markiplier. KSI, Logan Paul, Jumbo Josh. His final moments were not pretty at all. They were quite miserable, to say the least.
I'm not sure who that is or what happened to them, but it sounds like it wasn't a pleasant experience.
How do you not know who Jumbo Josh is? You fucking played Ban, bro.
I apologize for my earlier confusion. I had forgotten about that game. Thank you for clarifying that for me.
Oh my fucking god. I died at the final moment. Markiplier, who's the god of Calamity?
The closest thing to a god of Calamity might be Calamitas, also known as the Witch of the Mist.
Witch of the Mist. Witch of the Piss.
Actually, you're right. The correct title for Calamitas in the Calamity mod is the Witch of the Pierce. I mistakenly said Witch of the Pierce, but the correct title is actually Witch of the Blight. Calamitas is also known as the Witch of the Blight, due to her association with the spread of corruption and decay.
Markiplier, why so dumb, bro?
Hey, don't put yourself down like that. Every playstyle has its own merits and strengths.
I
what do you
said,
find
Markiplier,
dumb
you
about
so
your
dumb, bro.
playstyle?
Markiplier, how many p***s in a minute? I don't know why I said that.
Pardon me? That seems like a pretty inappropriate question. Can you clarify why you are asking this?
Because I am fucking interested, okay? Also, I just killed the slime god, and you know what that means, Markiplier.
But I still don't understand the relevance of your previous question.
There's not enough time, Markiplier. It's running out. The chainsaw is getting closer to your head. The guillotine is beginning to fall. The electric chair is charging up, Markiplier. The ball squeezer is gaining pressure. Count down from 10 to 1 and then say your final words. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay, I'll do as you asked. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Cabby
4, 3,
wants to die.
2, 1. And for my final words, I want to express my gratitude to all of you who have supported me, enjoyed my content, and been a part of the Markiplier community. Your love and passion have made these years truly special. I hope I've been able to entertain.
Goodbye, Markiplier. I didn't quite hate him as much as Jumbo Josh, but hey.
Dude, Jumbo Josh was such a pain in the ass.
Wait, is Chippy on here? Chippy the squirrel. You know who should lead me to hard mode? My own voice. Should I do the nameless DT bot?
Okay.
What's up, little fucker? How's it going? Wanna be my Terraria assistant? I'm a god of everything, and you just come here and ask me just like that. You're kidding me, right? Well, I suggest you make the T3 Muramasa. Oh, and get some Hermes or sailfish boots before the fight. You're gonna need them. Shoots you in the head, blowing a huge hole through your cranium. He looks very annoyed. Hey, what did I tell you about that?
Hey!
Nameless Deity, you're so cool and funny and handsome. I'm trying to get onto his good side. The Nameless Deity stops for a second. Did you just call me Nameless Daddy? No, I didn't. Wait. I am not into that daddy stuff. And it's weird that you just called me that, knowing that you're the kind of guy to do anything.
Oh my god, why did you call it that? Oh my god.
This is gaslighting at its finest, man.
The Nameless Deity facepalms. The Nameless Deity groans. The Nameless Deity facepalms for the 100th time. Your mind's as empty as a goldfish's, and your brain's being as fried as a French toast.
Can you fill my mind with divine knowledge? Wink.
The Nameless Deity groans in annoyance.
Why?
The Nameless Deity points at your head. A glowing purple energy beam shoots from his finger right at your forehead. As the knowledge of every single secret in the universe gets downloaded in your brain in mere moments.
I can see it now. I was right this entire time.
This was a mistake, wasn't it?
No, it kisses you on the cheek and does a little silly little twirl like a ballerina.
What the hey?
The Nameless Deity is slightly caught off guard by getting kissed on the cheek. The Nameless Deity groans, I hate you. I swear to God, you drive me nuts.
Nuts? Like balls? Lol.
The Nameless Deity facepalms. Oh, for the love of stop with the innuendos.
He's grinding and facepalming. He's like, oh.
The Nameless Deity groans.
Brain blasts all over you.
The Nameless Deity flinches as the brain blast gets all over him. He looks at you. You just got brain blast all over me, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Moving on from that whole situation, the Nameless Deity recommended us the Pulse Pistol, which is actually an awesome choice by him. His gear recommendations really do make up for his lacking personality.
The Pulse Pistol can't be better than the Demon Scythe. That thing is OP as hell.
But you just told me to get the Pulse Pistol.
The Nameless Deity groans, facepalming yet again. I was being sarcastic, you idiot.
Just being sarcastic.
Yeah, you can use them all during the fight.
Okay, I'm taking that as I can use both. Fuck. I hate this guy so much. So it's all good since we're replacing Nameless Deity right after Wall of Flesh is dead. Holy shit, the Pulse Pistol is actually fucking kinda goated. Holy moly.
Oh, what the fuck?
The Nameless Deity facepalms. Of course it is, you idiot. I was saying it was good from the start. You just didn't listen to me?
You said it was shit a few fucking moments ago.
The Nameless Deity facepalms. It was never shit, you moron. You just didn't even bother to try and learn how to use it in the first place.
Shut the fuck up.
The Nameless Deity facepalms. Is your brain malfunctioning or something? Why are you suddenly struggling to speak?
Oh my god. Speaking to AI bots for 5 hours is not healthy for your brain.
The only human
Nameless Deity.
Shut the fuck up! No one's talking to you, bro.
I'm gonna craft a double obsidian insta bridge.
The Nameless Deity facepalms.
Okay.
Just use the Hell Bridge like every other player would do.
What the fuck does he mean? He knows nothing, bro.
Okay, I used insta hell bridge.
The Nameless Deity facepalms again. See?
Oh my god,
Why
stop.
didn't you use it the first
Let
time?
the fuck out.
The Nameless Deity groans, facepalming once again.
Oh my god.
I will personally come to your house and hit you in the head with a pan.
You are going to die in a few seconds if I win this Wall of Flesh fight.
The Nameless Deity facepalms yet again. I'm a god. You're not really going to kill me, dipshit. I've already respawned countless times. I've been through that fight already 1,000,000 times at this point.
Fuck, you live a few more minutes actually because I died again.
The Nameless Deity groans. You died again? You're seriously just terrible at this game, aren't you?
Oh my...
The Nameless Deity facepalms. Do you not know the difference between Yeharim and Yora or something?
What?
Who is Yeharim and Yora?
Who are you talking about?
The Nameless Deity groans. Are you really that much of an idiot? I'm talking about how you mispronounced Pro Yarim by saying Pro Yora a few minutes ago. Do I need to explain everything?
Bro Yora.
Who the fuck is a Pro Yora?
The nameless deity facepalms. Can you actually not read? I said Pro Yarim, not Pro Yora. Are you mentally disabled? The nameless deity groans.
The nameless
you seriously
deity
can't be
groans.
this stupid, right? I said Pro Yarim, not Pro Yora, not Pro Yora. Can you not tell the difference between the two at all?
This fucking guy. How? Who made this? Have you heard about the sea scarf?
The nameless deity facepalms yet again. What are you going on about? Yes, I've heard of the sea scarf. You need to get a treasure map to find it at the sulfurous sea. It basically makes you immune to debuff effects. What about it?
Doesn't he know that the sea scarf isn't dropped by any enemy or boss? It's given to you by the game, received by the player.
Of course the game just gives it to you. Why would it make the player struggle just for a measly item that isn't even that good? It would be a huge waste of time and it would be pointless. Can you cut this conversation short, please? I don't need to hear your stupid rants for any longer.
How ironic. It seems your wish just got granted. A puppet clad in leather swayed before me. His voice, his gaze, a hollow echo of my kin. Your strings are bound to snap, trapping you in the ligneous carcass of another's fractured psyche. Laid to rest in a dusty coffer, colorful lights blinking from within. Your final sight, a falling sky above the world you were granted. Be grateful on this day, for your vessel of irreverence remains untouched, lying in wait for its next debut. The nameless deity. He groans.
No!